Hi there. I hope you're having a nice day so far. It's summer solstice today, as well as a very special day, which is Father's Day. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's not too hot because it's a bit overcast here where I am. And so it's just perfect for a little walk and hoping for a swim. I can't really say where I am because it's a secret location to me, to the village that I live in. And if I told you, loads of people coming down here. And it's a little secret area or beach you can only access when the tide is low. So right now, we had high tide, at about 11 o'clock, and so it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and it's slowly going down, obviously. So I thought I'll have a nice little afternoon walk down to the beach. It's probably about, say about 15-20 minute walk from the main road at the top, which is just at the edge of the farm. And this takes you to the West Coast Path here in North Cornwall. And yeah, it's just a really pretty, calm, lovely walk all the way down. And when you get to the bottom, as I'll show you afterwards, there's a little bit of you have to kind of climb down to this beach. You also have to keep your eye on the tide, of course, because you could get stranded if you don't leave in time. But I mean, high tide is not until later this evening, just after 11 p.m. this evening. So I have lots of time. So I haven't been to this beach for quite a few years, to be honest. When it was COVID, I used to come down here, and quite a few people from my village would come down here to do their swimming and just out for the day. And yeah, it's just a really special beach. And again, like I said, it's a secret location. Ooh, lots of flies right here at the moment because I'm just walking over. There's just this one part of the truck which it's always wet no matter what. So the flies are attracted to it, of course, probably because they're thirsty, I'm assuming. It's such a warm day like today. Well, it's not, like I said, it's not overly warm, but I suppose for them, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where we're headed and what the scenery is like. It's really pretty because a lot of the wildflowers are out. You've got to make sure that you have some good footwear. I've got my walking sandals on today, so that's worked perfectly for going down to the beach. And yeah, it's just so pretty. So anyways, I'm going to turn the camera around and I hope you enjoy this walk, and I hope you enjoy the scenery. I think you will once we get down there, or on our way down there. Okay? got the rumps and knolls. And if you head in this direction here, you get to Trebarwith Strand. But we're not going to go through the field. We're going to go this way. And like I said, you want to make sure that you have good footwear on, because it is very uneven in places, and also it does get very steep as well. Ooh, look. Here's me getting sidetracked again. You've got some damsons growing here. See? Damsons. All sorts of goodies along here, really. Bit of a mixture. See, it does get very uneven. I couldn't ask for a better day for coming down here. Every other time down here it's been like extremely hot, so today is just brilliant. It's warm, but with that overcast, it just makes it so comfortable for the walk. Strange, I mean, this place is only like, well, I could have walked here from home, to be honest, but I was a bit lazy. I thought, oh, sod it. I'll just drive and park, because after this particular walk, coming back up, it's quite steep. And by then, I'd rather just get in my car and drive home. And driving from my location where I am now to home is probably a 2-minute drive. So I have done it where I've, walked it back a few years ago when I used to come down here. But I'm like, nah. Can't be asked, because like I said, it is quite a steep trek. I just met, I just got stuck on a bush there. I just met with some ladies who came up, and they were like sweating buckets, and they're like, which is the quickest way to get to Trebarwith Strand, that way or that way? And the other lady, she's like, I need a pint. So I pointed her in the quickest direction, but yeah, like I said, it's very steep walk, but so pretty. And I mean, you could just take your time if you've got time, but obviously if you're on a walk, usually, well, I'm assuming there's time. You make time for everything. I have also seen many times cyclists dismount at the top there, and then they they pack their bike up, as they fold them, and they're quite light bikes and everything, but they go all the way down to the beach for a dip, and they've got their bike, and then they have to come up it's getting a little narrow here. Then they have to come back up the trail. It's like a zigzag trail that goes all up on the side of the headland. No, not headland. Cliffs, whatever. Anyways, you will see what I mean when we get closer. And it's getting narrower in here now. So I'm going to turn around the camera so you can see where we're going. there's a National Trust sign there, but I am not going to show it to you because, like I said, it is a secret location. And maybe some of you watching this might already know where I'm going. So as you can see, we're going to go down, 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 down. Then we're going to go over there and then down. So let's go. See, you've got some parts here which are quite, you've got to be careful. Good having walking sticks. I always forget mine. Oop. Actually, a lot of people who come walking on this trail from, like, along the West Coast path from, you know, either from Tregardock or Port Isaac, they don't even know that this beach exists. So, like I said, the locals, it's a well-known local beach. And again, I mean, a lot of people, I don't think they want to walk this far when they're on holiday just to go down to a beach. It is more of, I think, a local delicacy. But yeah, you see people, you know, walking across instead of going down and not realizing that the beach is there when the tide is out. We've got a lovely stream here. I can get a, well, I know there's a little bridge down here somewhere that we have to cross over. So, well, there's the stream in there, what you can see of it. And here's the little slate sort of bridge. Now, as you can see, these folks have come up from the top trail here, which is your West Coast path, and not knowing and realizing they're going to carry on over to Barwith Strand, whereas if you keep going straight and you keep walking down, then this is where you get to the beach. I do want to add, though, if you do go up in the other direction, what a fabulous walk that is too. Actually, the whole entire coastline is. It's amazing. There's always something special and new surprises coming or in the way. I keep putting my hand in front of the camera. Sorry about that. So here's our views from now, or from here, from here. Got people going in all different directions. Some people just came up from the beach. I hope you like what you're seeing so far. So now we're going to start descending, and this is where it starts getting steep, but it's zigzag. So it's always nice going down, but coming back up is breathtaking. And I mean, I don't mean by the beauty, I mean by breathtaking. And which is nice because there's a bench here and you can just sit there, catch your breath, and continue on. Obviously, there are no lifeguards here, so you're on your own. So again, is why you've really got to keep an eye on the tide if you're down here for a long time, to make sure you don't get cut off, because the beach gets quite big, and there's parts where that get exposed. You know, a lot of people, it's happened quite a few times. So I've been told by some of the locals that people go so far and they just don't keep an eye on the tide, and then they get blocked off, and they've had to have someone come and rescue them because they're cut off by the water. So I'm going to turn the camera around again so you can see what the scene is at the moment. It's still quite high tide right now, but that's fine. I'll see how I get on. So there you can see Pentire Glaze a little bit better and closer. Port Isaac is just there, and then obviously there is Pentire Glaze. I'm going to zoom in so you can see a little bit better. So as you can see how slow this guy is going up and taking his time. It is very steep. And he looks like he's somebody who's a heck of a lot more fitter than I am. I just love all the beautiful grasses along here as well. So pretty. And look at the sky. Those clouds are amazing. But it's so quiet. That's what I love about it here. Again, like I said, I haven't been down here for a few years. I think I've just been I've been too busy, that's what it is. But it's well worth it, and especially because there's like hardly anybody around, and I quite like going to areas and beaches and things like that where there's not many people in it, you know, and you've just kind of got your space. I'm going slow because it's a bit steep here. So we're getting to a bit more of a rocky area here. Very uneven. And I just take my time because I'm in no hurry. Because like I say, the tide is not out. So there's no rush because I can't access the beach until that tide starts going out. We've got a few people who've come up from there, and one's been surfing or trying to. It's not really much surf there, and bodyboarding too. Again, not much for bodyboarding, but floating on the bodyboards is great. It's good fun. And I'm so glad the wind is very calm today. because the other day I was going to post another video. I had gone out to East Pentire, which is near Newquay, and I was going to post that video, but you couldn't even hear a word I said, you know. I mean, it's kind of nice to hear. Oh, it's getting a little bit breezy now, but it's nothing like it was out there. It was crazy, so I deleted it and decided to come out today, and hopefully this one works. Just going to give you a little view of some of the wildflowers again. Aren't they pretty? I'm not sure what you call these. I think in Canada we call them pincushions, or they're kind of the same sort. But yeah, if you know what they're called, comment and let me know. I'll have to Google them later and find out what these are. But they're so pretty. I just love them. They're all over the place. And then look at the grasses. Aren't they gorgeous? So you can see how rugged it is. But an unspoiled, just beautiful. I'm going to take you over this way because there's a few people coming up still. Someone's had a fire here. Barbecue by the looks of it, obviously. I think that would be a local thing. So you can see there's steps down there. Okay. Take those steps, but then they go onto rocks, which I'll show you afterwards, while we wait for the tide to go out. But as you can see, it's just beautiful. And I'm hoping the rope is down at the bottom after the steps, because that's what you use to climb down the rock face cliffs. I am just going to stay up here for a moment and give you another view. I'm not going too far to the edge here, but there we are. See, as you can see, the steps end, and you have to walk across here and then a little bit over, and there's a rope that takes you down to the beach. So as you can see how, you know, obviously that area there is exposed, but then when it comes back up, you can easily get stranded there if you're not paying attention. And it goes quite far. So you really have to keep an eye on the tide. If you're down here early enough, like I am now, it's great because you've got a lot of time. And then usually what people will do is they just start slowly moving a bit more and a bit more and a bit more and getting closer to this area so that they can get back up again. and it does come in quite quickly. I'm not going to wait any longer. I can see it's going out pretty good, and I want to go for a swim and do some more exploring. So let's head down there, okay? I really hope that the rope is down there. So this is the part. I gotta go find the rope, hopefully. Ooh, I don't know if it's there or not. We'll see what happens. Right, there is no rope as there was before. Maybe they put it, I don't know. Usually there's a rope that goes from here, or no, you come down this bit, and then there's a rope just around the corner where they tie it, and then you can hold onto it to sort of pull yourself down. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm not as fit as I was back then, so we'll see. But I really, really want to take you down on this beach. So that is basically where the rope started. So it looks like they've corroded away, or they've cut it off or something. Because there's also another one right there as well. So, and then you come down these steps, and then the rope hooks onto that bit, which goes to the bottom, and then you pull yourself down. But I'm gonna go for it. So wish me luck. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Meanwhile, there's people who are just running down. I'm gonna turn the camera around. So I'm going to show you this cave. I have been inside before, like I said before, to go in caves, but we'll do a quick show you inside this cave. It's pretty cool. I'm not going all the way in. And it goes through, there's like a tunnel that goes through there. I'm wish I was brave enough, but I am not. We can zoom in. How's that? There you go. I wonder if I can get a better view from the other side of this rock. Let's have a look. Not really. I'm going to go in just a little bit more. I'm going to be brave here, okay? Have a look. Isn't it amazing? I can't believe I'm doing this. Isn't that wonderful? Obviously goes around the corner there. Isn't that stunning? And so nice because there's hardly anybody even down here yet. Let's go to this side. Another cave. Obviously this is what joins to the other side. Yeah, right there. That's where it goes through to the other cave. I'm not going in. This is as far as I go. The sand here is amazing. It's not as fine. There's another little tiny cave over here. Let's go over to that one. See what I mean? Everybody tends to go further. And that's when, if you don't keep an eye on things, you get into trouble and get stranded. You can always climb up the side, back up, because there's a trail up there by the looks of it. Here. Little cave. This always just fascinates me, and the color, the green is absolutely beautiful. Like, look, and just the way it falls, it's so soft and gentle, so pretty. This is a photographer's dream. Something I just love. It's beautiful. It doesn't matter where you go. There's just so much to see, and so many photographs you could take. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the mullet, which is mussels, and that's another thing is in later on in the year, all the months with an R at them. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, all those months. And if you can find some mussels that are the right size, just pick them and cook them. I do that as well. I usually go to Chabarwa Strand to pick mine, but yeah, it's just full of them, and everything's just obviously natural and just so clean and lovely. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can have a look, as well as mixed in with some seaweed. So these are obviously too small to pick, but they will grow in the seaweed. I mean, look at that as a shot. There's just so much for children to see and do and learn, and hands-on experiences. Yeah, I just love it. So I'm going to take you a bit closer to the water, and then I'm going to find myself a spot to perch, and then I'm going in swimming. Nice rope. Here. Oh. Ah, see. That's a good, it's still a little bit too small, that one. Still early yet in the year. So where we came from, up there, and then I climbed down, and right there. It's not too bad. Actually, we go walk on the other side. Let's have a little wander over here. See what's here. More caves. Seaweed. Oh, the water is nice. Very nice temperature. Okay, now look. We're getting better. These are bigger. Don't pick the ones with the barnacles on. Yeah, there's some. Oh, yeah. Look, that's not too bad. Huh. Looks like somebody forgot there, or a bird probably dropped it. It's a piece of a cucumber. I've actually, when I've come down here, it's always been too late, so I've never come around to this side where we're going right now. So there's still so many new things here for me. I'm so glad I came right now, because I've got so much time to just explore, because that tide is going to go out quite a bit. Oh, I gotta stop putting my hand in front of the camera. Nice little spot here. This is like a little grotto here, isn't it? What a beautiful seaweed. Oh, the big ripples. I love wading through the water. Just love the way the seaweed falls. So pretty. Wonder if we'll see any anemones. Well, I'm not going to go any further over there because it's a bit deeper there, more rocky. I wouldn't mind going through the water, but then you've got the rocks you got to climb on and it gets slippery. So we'll see if it goes out a bit more and then I might look there later. Looks like another hidden cave there. I'll zoom in so you can see it. So lots to explore and do down here. And then there's this another big cave. Just all along here. Let's head out this way. One thing I love about our beaches, they're so clean. Yeah, there's beach cleans and there's like things come in, but and we've got people who go out on the beach cleans and find all sorts of stuff, and especially like fishermen's nets and things like that too. And they go around obviously picking it up, and some people collect it and then they make artwork out of it, which is amazing. Some of the sculptures that they come up with. This beach, obviously, well, I think it just depends on the day as well too, you know. But so far I have not seen one bit of anything that has washed up. But again, that's a hit and miss, isn't it? It just depends on what's out there and which way it goes and where it lands. Another thing I love too is how the water is just so clear. It's just beautiful. The last time I came down here, a few years ago, I brought my bodyboard and it was just before sunset, and oh, it was amazing. The sunset down here was lovely, and as I was on my bodyboard, it's strange because when sometimes the water turns you in certain ways and you don't realize where you're headed, and all of a sudden you could just coast so so far without realizing it. Luckily I realized, and a friend of mine, she was on the shore as well, just keeping an eye on me too. But yeah, but that's the thing though, sometimes you just become disoriented, and at the same time so sidetracked is the view, and just the experience is so, it's so tranquil and so beautiful, you know, that you just gotta really pay attention. Okay, I'm standing way back from those two first caves that, well, three, that little tiny one. I'm going to show you what it looks like from here, so you can also get an idea as well from here, just how massive, you know, this area is. There's the caves. It's where we just were about a minute ago, wading through the water. Let's go do a little bit of exploring in this direction and see how far we can get and see what's there. Another big massive area. Right, let's go this way and check this area out. I think I'll go this way first. We can come back that way. Wash my feet off here a bit. They're a bit gritty. There we go. Oh, they just got gritty again. That was a waste of time. Have a look at this. Isn't it amazing? Just all these places to explore. Wow. So many caves, more shallow caves, shelters. Let's head over here. I'm dying for a swim, but I want to check all this out first. Because once I get in there swimming, I'll stay there for a while. I can swim for a couple of hours. Every time I think, oh, I should get out, I gotta stay in a bit longer, and then just time drags on. I love it so much. Wow. Ooh. Check this out. Ooh, that's interesting. One thing good about having a camera, you could just kind of zoom in and take a look at that way. I can look at this later. Ooh, that goes in quite far. Wow. I don't know if I can capture this. But I am not going in there and checking it out because see what's above us. And as that sign on the way down is warning, because you just never know what loose bits are about and fall down. And I am not going to be caught underneath that. Wow, look at this one. Okay, is that another cave? No, it's not. Just some more rock pools. And some more mussels everywhere, as you can see. Look at the way this rock shapes. Isn't that something? There's so many varieties of textures. Okay, I've just seen a spot that looks quite fascinating. I've got to walk in there. Wow. Oh, this is lovely. Own little swimming pool. Well, it's not very deep. At the moment, I'm standing, it's up to my calves. Let's see if it goes, ooh, it gets a bit deeper in spots. Ooh, this is great. Nice little cooling pool. Isn't it beautiful? Look. Oh, wow. It's nice, pretty. All these rocks, just right here. So what do you think so far? It's amazing, isn't it? It's beautiful. Well, I can't tell you where it is. Although it might not be too hard to, well, yeah, you kind of got to either be walking along the West Coast path and come down this way instead of heading in the other direction, and then you'll find it. But that's why I can't tell you, because there would be so many people down here, and it's unspoiled. It's absolutely, oh, it's beautiful. It's an amazing experience. Look at that. And here, look, this little pool above here. There's some waves coming in there. So we're getting to the end of, well, I'm assuming the tide is going to go out quite a bit more, but for the time being, ooh, there's a nice little water trap over here. Gotta check that out. Just look at the way this rock is. It's shiny, it's so pretty. I'm going to show you up close. Have a look at the designs on it. Isn't that fascinating? This sort of rock is very much, it's pretty much the same as at Tregardock Beach. It's so pretty and it's shiny. It's really, really interesting. All right, let's get over here. It's getting warmer. And then again, look at the color of this rock. Golden. Oh, wow. Check it out. Oh, here's a nice spot for that. Yeah, it's a bit, looks like a bit deeper spots there. Isn't it just paradise? So pointed in that direction, around that corner, is, I was gonna say, can't think of, I can't think of the name now. In that direction is Trebarwith Strand, and that, again, that's another beach that you access when the tide is out, but that is a lot busier beach. Okay, so I know it by that big rock. You can see the lines on that rock, island rock, whatever. I think, see if you can see the lines near the bottom. Shows you the top line, obviously. Well, the line at the top, and shows you how high the water comes up. And usually it's double that amount when the tide is out. So it's going to go down even double that amount. So it still has a lot of time. I mean, we're still early. But that doesn't mean I'm going to hang around in this section anyways, because I'd rather stay closer to the other side, because I don't know how it works down in this area. I'm not familiar with this beach. And again, there are no lifeguards. And there's some deep points, obviously, you can see. So you've got some drops. It's better over there, no drops, whereas here, you just don't know. So I'm going to head back over to where we were. I might get sidetracked a bit, but I'm going to start heading back over to that side and then taking a swim for a while. But I'll turn the camera around again anyway so you can see the other side that we didn't walk through. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked. It's just so beautiful. Wow. And like I said, it's probably a walk from my place. It'd probably take about 40 minutes. And then obviously to drive, I'm dipping in again, I can't resist dipping in the water. And then to drive, it's like only about 2 minutes away. But as you could see, the descent down, it's quite a hike back up. So by the time you get to even halfway, you're like out of breath. So like, can't be asked to walk all the way home after all of that. Just get in the car and drive back home and chill out. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around for the last time before I decide to go for a dip. I just have to show you. This is the size. That's a good size right there, see? As you can see the difference in the sizes. That is a good one right there. Oh, there's a few more people. Not many. Right, I shall see you after my swim and probably back on the way up. Good old swim. I've been in there for about an hour, I think. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. Just love it. I'm just gonna put my hat on, try anyway. Okay. Anyways, oh wow, it is just absolutely stunning. Love it. Every time I go in the water, I don't know, I just get all giddy afterwards because I just love it so much. It's amazing. I spent probably about an hour and a half in the water, swimming about and that. So gorgeous. And then I came back to where I put my stuff, just to see, just behind me there, right there. And then I went and I had a bit of a floating session for another half an hour or so. I'm going to turn the camera around in here. So it's just deep enough to float, and it's so warm. It's gorgeous. Oh, and just looking up at this rock and the sky, wow, isn't it wonderful? I'm going to show you something else I found. I was swimming with a few jellyfish as well, and here's one. Not a bad sized jellyfish. Have a look. I just love the purple. It's so pretty. Amazing. Oh, I love it here so much. I just can't get enough, and excuse me. I just can't believe it's just absolutely, it's such a good feeling. And I'm so glad that I came down here after, it's got to be at least 3 years. And can you believe that it's so close to me? Oh yeah, this is my favorite beach, and regardless, I was thinking for some reason I just thought it was a lot more of a trek down here. I had forgotten, and I'm definitely coming down here more often this summer, because as you can see, look behind me. There's like virtually no one here, you know. Look behind me. I would have to say, if I could count all the people that are down here, maybe 20, if that. Yeah. It's the best. Oh my God, I love it so much. And yeah, this day is so even more special. I mean, obviously it's Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to all of you lovely dads out there. And thank you for everything that you do. And it's summer solstice today as well. So yeah, I'm just feeling just very giddy and just so happy that I've come down here. It's what swimming does for me. I just love it so much. It's such an amazing feeling. It feels so good inside. I'm going to turn the camera around again and just show you around again. And I hope that you are enjoying this video today and this beautiful beach of mine. Well, not just mine, but you know, I feel like it's mine. Anyway, I'm going to turn it around and yeah, okay. So here we are in the water. Woo! It's a good job that my telephone case is, or my camera telephone case, I can't even speak properly, is waterproof to a certain extent. Here we go. Here comes some waves. Oh, no. I thought it was a good wave coming, but I'm just going to take you swimming with me. Hoping we can catch a big wave. They're not going to be very big, but hopefully we can get... My fingers are starting to go numb. So it usually happens when I stop moving, and then my fingertips start going numb. And then I start getting the chills. And then I have to put my hoodie on. Oh, I love it. Isn't it just wonderful? Oh. Come on, let's have a wave. Come on, waves. Here it comes. A little bit. Not big enough. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Such a wonderful feeling. There goes a butterfly, and there's a bit of seaweed there in the water floating. Ooh. What a perfect day. Ooh, here comes some waves. Let's see. None of them are coming to us. We might head over this way. Let's see. They're all too far. There's a little one. Come on, little wave. And here, this, I think I spoke about it in one of my last videos. This is your spaghetti seaweed. So you can eat this and use it as pasta instead of pasta. I haven't had it yet, but I am going to try it someday. I just haven't had it yet. But very good for you. Look at those waves, aren't they gorgeous? Love it. Look, my fingers are dry, like dried prunes, because I've been in the water for so long. It's amazing. There's some bigger waves coming this way, I think. Maybe. No. It's awesome, isn't it? I have to say, this is my happy place. Look at those waves behind me. Oh, they're gone. Let's see if I can get some more. Oh, there's some more. There's a few bigger ones behind me. Coming in a bit more now. Look. I'm going to have to get another phone case, waterproof phone case to put over this, and then what I'll do is, like I used to a few years ago, I had one and I used it for a whole entire season and it was great, and then I didn't realize, and then the next season I used it, and I damaged my phone. Yeah, I did. I thought they were good for the all the time. I didn't realize, and I spoke to my son, and he's like, "Mom," he's like, "No, you can't use it. You can only use them for so long. It's not 100% guaranteed." And I'm like, "Oh." So yeah, there went one of my phones, and of course you can imagine the salt water just really messed it up. So like I said, this phone case that I'm using now, it is waterproof, but not to like dunk it under for a long time. So I was thinking earlier, oh look, here comes some more. Look at these waves behind me coming in. Anyway, so I was thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get another case to put over this case like I used to have, so then it's doubled up, and then what I'll do is when I come down swimming, as well as when I start paddleboarding again, which I was going to do that today. Anyways, I'm getting off the topic here. I'll put my phone inside that so it's doubled up, and then I can take you underwater. So that will be some pretty cool videos coming up in the near future. But yeah, most probably. Oh, here comes a good wave. Anyways, I'm gonna do that because I think that would be quite fascinating for you to see. It's just, yeah, it's just something else. Anyways, yeah, and then when I do my swim as well, I can take you with me, take you swimming, see how that works out. That'll be kind of an interesting thing. So, oh, here comes some bigger waves behind me. Oh, hold on, we might have something happening here. We got one? No. It looks like they're gonna form, and then all of a sudden they don't. They're all staying quite far away from me. I'm in a section where I'm not getting anything. They look like in the back there, they look like they're gonna start getting bigger, and then all of a sudden they just kind of die out, fizzle out. But, oh well, that's all right. Oh, so nice. I love it. Oh, look. There we go. There's a few. Not very big, but hey ho. Anyways. I just keep getting sidetracked. I just love it so much. Good, turn the camera around, okay? Big ones. There we go. Come on. See, it looks like they're gonna form, and then they just sort of fizzle out. And I'm in a spot where, oh look, we've got some coming. My hand is starting to fall asleep from holding this phone. But it's worth it if I can show you just how amazing and beautiful this place is. But perhaps what I'll do is I'll walk back up and maybe have some dinner at home, and then take you out again and catch the sunset, because I mean, summer solstice is such a special day today. Last day of summer. Oh, never mind. See, it did it again. They were starting to form, as you can see there. See how they start to form, and then all of a sudden they fizzle out, and then they go over there. Anyways, so I'm in a spot where I got off the topic there again. But there's just so many exciting things going on. Here, I'll turn it around and then you can... There we go. There's some waves behind me, sort of, there. They're all over there. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna head back up, start walking back up shortly, and then I'll probably start videoing again later. But for now, just in case I don't, we'll see what happens. But I'll probably come out again after I'm gonna go home and have a bit of dinner. By the time I get up there, and I'm getting a bit peckish, as you do when you've been swimming a lot, and I'm doing a lot of talking as well. But hopefully we'll be able to catch the sunset for summer solstice. Ooh, look at those waves behind me. I love them so much. Anyways, okay, I mean it this time. I'm gonna head back in and I'm gonna start heading back up, and I hope that you enjoyed this special place that I took you to. And for all you dads out there, again, happy Father's Day, and I hope you had a spectacular day with your family and whoever. And anyways, we'll see you again, and maybe we'll see you later if I get the sunset. And yeah, have a wonderful summer solstice. Thanks for watching. Bye. We're just around the corner from Trebarwith Strand, which is, if you look straight ahead at this moment, that is the direction of Trebarwith Strand, just around the corner. So Trebarwith Strand is a beautiful little spot on the north coast of Cornwall. At low tide, a wide sandy beach is revealed, but when the tide comes in, the sea fills the whole cove. It has been a beloved destination for generations, originally a haunt for Victorian tourists and surfers alike. The surrounding cliffs and Gull Rock offshore give it that dramatic Cornish charm. Whether you're exploring rock pools or just soaking in the sunset, Trebarwith Strand definitely holds a little bit of Cornish history in every wave. I hope maybe one day you'll be able to come down and visit Trebarwith Strand, which is just around the corner from this little hidden secret beach that we are on at this moment. It truly is a lovely area to visit, and also it's nice because year-round it allows dogs. Port Isaac and Port Gavern, the top part, well, with the houses and that's already Port Isaac. And then Port Gavern is hidden. This coastline goes and then goes in, and that's where Port Gavern is. And then Port Isaac. And if you keep walking along that coast, eventually you get to Lundy Bay, and then after that, oh sorry, no, you get to Port Quinn first. What am I talking about? You get to Port Quinn, then Lundy Bay, and then over to Pentyre, which you can cut across instead of going along the headlands. You can cut across and get down to New Polzeath and Polzeath Beach. Those I've shown you in one of my previous videos. And that's usually where I tend to spend a lot of my time, but it's really busy now, so and especially being Father's Day, that's why I decided to come here instead.